Question everything, trust nothing. There's a massive shortage in Bitcoin right now, and we're gonna have to cover this. So let's jump right into it, guys. Let me share my screen here and let's get into this party. Because, guys, quick little update here. As you guys can see, my regression trend has changed. I was notified and realized that I had a mistake on my regression trend. I was able to update it, and we are actually right on the bottom end of this regression trend, right on this blue line, as you can see, and it meets exactly with this point of control, the yearly range. As you guys can see here, I told you guys we were rejected over here on this annual piv, right? We were rejected once again, making a lower high from over here. But at the same time, we still have this higher low from over here, right? We got this higher low over here. And if we can hold this here, if we can hold this point of control line as well as the bottom of this regression trend and set a new low, higher low, right? We are coming to a pivotal moment where eventually something's going to have to give. Either we go down and make a new lower low, or we go up and make a new higher high. So the moment is coming. And this has to do exactly with the Bitcoin shortage that I was talking to you guys about and I mentioned earlier in the show. So let's go into what could be causing this Bitcoin shortage. First off, we got over here, we got our good old friend Gary Gensler, right? The Bitwise amends their Bitcoin ETF filing to add a point by point rebuttal for its SEC rejection. And it says, your move, Gary Gensler. What are you going to do now, right? How can you refute something when there is point by point exactly what you said what was wrong? We have fixed. The ETF approval is coming no matter what. It's only a delay tactic right now, but they can't delay it too much longer. I believe in the next 6 months, we're going to see a Bitcoin ETF approved. I'd be shocked if in the next 6 months that doesn't happen. But this isn't why the massive supply shortage is happening. This is going to be one of the main catalysts after it goes live, after the Bitcoin ETFs go live, BlackRock and so forth, after they go live, they're definitely going to cause even a bigger shock to the supply. But let's jump on over to this other tweet here. So, as you guys can see in 2014, 2018 here, this is the balance of Bitcoin on exchanges. During these bear markets, we still had rising amounts of Bitcoin entering exchanges. Since this bull run has ended and we have gone into this bear market, we have seen nothing but a decline in the supply of Bitcoin on exchanges. What does that mean? That means less and less Bitcoin is being available. One, could it be because of the spot ETFs, right? These companies are getting and starting to accumulate massive amounts OTC. That's why the price isn't moving drastically, because they're doing it OTC, and they're the reason that there's less and less Bitcoin on the exchanges, aka meaning supply problem, right? Massive shortage. But the shortage doesn't get in there. I was talking about, Bitcoin coming off exchanges. I was talking about massive institutions accumulating. Well, who's accumulating? Oh, that's right. Michael Saylor once again buys an additional 5,445 Bitcoin, about $147.3 million for an average point of 27,000 per Bitcoin as of 9/24/2023. MicroStrategy hodls 158,245 Bitcoin, acquired for 4.6 billion, average price point of 29,000. And if you think that's a lot of Bitcoin, look who holds the most Bitcoin. That's right. Coinbase has been exposed as holding 5% of all Bitcoin. That's more than Satoshi Nakamoto, if I'm not mistaken. So the intelligence reports have crowned Coinbase the largest Bitcoin entity in the world, holding 5% of all circulating Bitcoin. That's right. That's exactly what Coinbase is doing right now. They are printing money. So this comes out by Arkham. So Arkham is a blockchain intelligence platform, and they have recently discovered that the largest Bitcoin entity in the world that attributes 1 million Bitcoins worth approximately $25 billion. If it's 1 million, it should probably be a little bit more, because I think Satoshi Nakamoto holds 1 million in his wallet. So if they're larger than Satoshi Nakamoto, unless they are Satoshi Nakamoto, dun dun dun, you just never know these days, right? They're holding, like I said, they're holding 5% of the overall circulating supply, which at the present time stood of 19.4 million. What does this tell you? This right here, the fact that they're the largest entity holding Bitcoin, who partnered with them? BlackRock. BlackRock partnered with them to do their spot ETF. They're going to be their custodian. They're going to be the business dealing of who's going to be moving the Bitcoin around. They're buying the Bitcoin from Coinbase. This is why you see massive exchanges, massive institutions, as I say, buying off Coinbase OTC all the time because they're holding huge amounts, 5% of the entire circulating supply. And that's just what's been found up to now. How much more could they possibly have that just hasn't been discovered yet? This was just recently discovered by Arkham. So Coinbase holding 5%, BlackRock and Bitcoin ETFs coming in, Bitcoin moving off exchanges to for yearly lows. I think we're at a 5-year low of Bitcoin on exchanges, and the fact that they've been moving lower and lower, unlike any other time before in the bear market, we're moving drastically. Even though the price is not moving up, drastic amounts of Bitcoin are being withdrawn from exchanges. Michael Saylor once again accumulating a boatload more Bitcoin and Coinbase. All these things together, plus the fact that we're going into the halving event here in what, April of next year, maybe 6 months from now, if I'm doing the math off my head real quick. So 6 to 7 months from now, the Bitcoin halving, plus all these catalyst events, the shortage of Bitcoin is massive right now, and we're not seeing that because we're focused on the day-to-day price, right? We're focused on this over here. We're focused on, oh my God, Bitcoin's at 26,000. Oh my God, is it going to hit 25,000? Oh my God, is it going to hit 24,700? I don't know. And that's what we're focused on. We're focused on Bitcoin price action on day to day instead of focusing on the actual shortage of Bitcoin supply. The fact that you're not going to be able to hold one full Bitcoin, maybe even half a Bitcoin if you don't have one already. Obviously, I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just giving you the facts here. This is going to cause the largest bull run that we have ever seen in this next cycle. It is going to be massive. All of this makes me believe that the super cycle theory I've been talking to you guys about is more and more valid every single day. Even with the FOMC meeting talking about printing money later next year, maybe it's September, maybe it's before, maybe it's after, but it's all coinciding around before or after the Bitcoin halving, and the money printer turns back on. That's just one more catalyst event for blast off time, baby. Guys, like always, question everything, trust nothing. Drop your thoughts down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this Bitcoin supply shortage right now. Do you think I'm full of fugazi, or do you think this is something we definitely need to be keeping our eyes on? And like always, huddle like it's out. See you guys.